What I often do is I often just review things that I buy anyway. Today, I'm being reviewing something that I don't actually buy anyway. We'll be reviewing this here Karhu number 3. It's a very typical Finnish beer. It's the one that many people just robotically go into the supermarket and grab a 12 pack, or whichever amount that they prefer to drink. Some may grab a 6 pack, and some may even go for a full 24 of these 033 liter cases. Bless them. But normally I don't buy this because it's not really my brand of beer and it's not my type of beer. But enough about that. As our can, it's open. Here we go. And it goes into a glass. This is what it looks like. A nice and clear lager style beer. A little bit of carbonation, some bubbles creeping up. A little bit of foam on it. Quite pretty beer, very normal looking beer. It's not too pale, it's not too dark. It's very neutral. Smells like lager, that's for sure. What does a lager smell like? It smells like it's got those bitter hops, not very aromatic hops, just more there to offer bitterness. Well, there's a reason I don't buy this beer very often, and this is a refrigerated beer. It's nice and cool, but it's not my kind of beer. There's definitely no doubt about it. I don't usually go and buy lagers any longer. There's so much interesting stuff going on in the Finnish beer scene, and Kahu just in my opinion isn't one of them. It's just I had a discussion with someone the other day, a colleague, and we were speaking about, okay, has the time been there for these kinds of beers? And I was like, no, within the next couple of generations, these beers will be obsolete and nobody wants them anymore. And he said, no, hey, people are still gonna buy those beers because they're cheap. I don't quite agree because we can get quite cheap beers in the same sort of price class. There are some relatively affordable wheat beers and some IPA style, or at least pale ales from Kuko, from Nokia and Panimo and Simon. They're a little bit pricier, but there are some options. There are alternatives to these lager style beers that everybody seems to go for. Everybody who has not discovered the Finnish beer revolution, because there's definitely a lot of stuff going on. So what can I do about my review with this here Kahu? That was a mistake of epic proportions because it's definitely not a Kuko. Kuko, I'm quite happy about. Kahu, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Kahu, and I'm sorry to the people who like Kahu and the way that I've been talking about this beer, but it's not a beer for me. I will have to end this review now because it's enough said about this. The just in my opinion, there's much more interesting things happening, and I'd much rather spend my money on something else. That's it. I'm Mads. I live in Finland, but I'm not Finnish, and I'm not happy about everything. Certainly not Kahu and many other of the lager beers. So I reviewed them. I've just reviewed this. I hope you learned a little bit about old Kahu here and lager beers and beer in general, or a little bit about Finland and beer drinking culture, or whichever. Or if not, then I just hope you may have been entertained by this little video sequence that was put together by me. Thank you very much for watching.